Thames runs through its upper reaches, between the overhanging banks and the clustered alders, between the careful gardens and the stone terraces, and the water is simple as a jewel and transparent. Rural and simple are the banks. Here are the places where the heated cattle stand knee-deep in water, munching the grasses plucked from the meadows. Here is the pathway for proud swans and punts that glide easily over the smooth surface, suffering no hindrance from the gentle stream. And some of those who play beside the gentle Thames will later know the earth's ends as well as now they know the shaded banks and the quiet pools. Later, half the world away, they will watch the ships loaded with strange cargoes to the waterline, ships come back to the river of their youth. Under the trees and the black lace of leaves, past the white launch and the trimmed hedge, flows the river to the place of the mellow houses, where the boys hang over the parapet of the bridge to watch the boats glide past to the stream. But the Thames moves on to the sea, and the Thames pays no heed to its banks and cannot feel the pier of the bridge that divides its smooth surface. The Houses of Parliament keep watch on the Thames, keep watch on the water's surface and the tides that run up from the sea. The Houses of Parliament guard the river that carries the life of an empire. Under the bridge, past the steep sides of the anchored ships, past the tight hawsers, the Thames flows to the Tower of London, a river of liquid history. Uncaring, it rolls to the tide and pays no heed to the lifted bridge. Now a great highway, the Thames bears a burden of tugs and of barges, of tramps and of lighters, caring as little as it once cared for the random leaves and the punts with the white-clad girls and the chopping strokes of the swimmers. And the Thames moves on, and the Thames pays no heed to the windows of warehouses, blank like blind eyes that cannot follow its course to the sea. And the sauntering barge with the half-furled sails bothers the Thames no more than the man tugging the sweeps in the middle. And the river rolls down to the tide, past the ships beached for painting and scraping, past the green posts of the piers, and the Thames moves on to the sea. Now the surface is crowded with traffic, and the derricks point upwards like the fingers of giants. This is the meeting place of the ships of all nations, carrying food from the ends of the earth. Cases and tins in the holds of the black-painted ships, with the white masts that point through the rigging. And the Thames moves on, and the Thames pays no heed to the cargoes that travel upon it. The Thames does not care for the flotsam and jetsam, or for the weight of the loaded ships. And the Thames goes down with the tide, past the straining tugs and the curved walls of ships, and under the wisps of smoke, past the liner, smart with its colours of scarlet and grey, the river flows to the sea. The colours here are those of the autumn. The bunched sails are as rusty as the last leaves on the trees, and the varnished masts are the yellow of elms as the year runs on and the sap runs slower, and the river itself darkens like clouds before thunder. The Thames moves on, and the Thames pays no heed to history, and the old hulk that saw the smoke of Trafalgar moved at its flagship's bidding through chain shot and ball, now lying black and white like a chessboard. She means no more to the flowing Thames than the line of ships with the feathers of smoke from their funnels. Now the water is free of the banks and the crowds, and the Thames rolls on out past the Nore, as the river unites with the sea.